Hump Day! Happy Wednesday! Welcome to Community Voices, where like-minded people come together to share common goals and interests. I am your girl, MoMo Love. And that over there is DJ Firebone 592 Sound. Yes, we are so here. We are so amazing, and it is Ablazin. Make sure you download that free Ablazin Radio Pro app. You know, if it's free, it is for me. Yes. We have a fantastic Wednesday. I mean, a juicy Wednesday, if you will, with my panel of guests here tonight on Community Voices with MoMo Love alongside DJ Firebone. I have here, we are going to be talking dating and relationships in 2019. Okay, hello. And tonight we have Miss TC. We have Miss Mo Sugar, Brown Sugar herself.
Hey, y'all.
We got Icy Boys, Mr. Dash Payne in the house.
What's up?
And we got Leroy here talking his sugar. Yay. Welcome.
Hey.
You know, Firebone, we don't never have enough time. We never have enough time, so we're going to just jump right on in there. You know, I just want to remind everybody to keep it locked right here. Make sure you download the free, new, improved Ablazin Radio app. We're also on TuneIn, all right? And Mo Sugar definitely rocking her Facebook Live right now, so check it out over there.
Yeah, over there.
And we're going to all use our outside voices and project our voices tonight. But like I said, we are talking dating and relationships. And Charles, I want to start with you real quick. All right. I want to start with you because, matter of fact, I'm going to start with TC. Because, you know, girls, we always talk about these things, and ladies are first, of course. Mm-hmm. But what I want to know, TC, is what's really going on in 2019? I mean, what is the dating world looking like from a female standpoint?
Not sure.
You're not sure, or it's just not sure? Dating is just not a sure thing.
I'm not really sure. I'm trying to get back in the dating world, so I'll see. But I don't know where I'm going to meet him because I don't go out that much.
Okay.
So
you don't go out that much to meet anybody, but they always say that they're all out there.
Right.
All the men are out there.
No men approach.
But how does honesty play in this whole dating thing?
Honesty?
Yes.
With men?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think they are. Here we go.
Here we go. Leroy.
I try to be really possible. I always say you can keep it real with me.
Yeah.
And they don't. And I don't understand why.
Okay, so then the honesty comes in what? Like off the break?
Off the break.
Your name, where you live.
Who you live with.
Uh-huh.
You know, that could be live too.
Mm-hmm.
If you married. How many kids you got. Where you work. All that. You need to be honest.
Out of the gate. Dash. Let me get your rebuttal. Why can't men be honest? What's up with that?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think sometimes as far as like women, there's so many women out here. Sometimes we get like, it's like some people are brought up where they don't have their father, so they might see the men in their lives, you know, be with one woman, another woman here. So you become a product of your environment. So, I mean, in my case, my father wasn't there, so I kind of seen my bigger cousins, you know, mess with this woman. And then I got kind of influenced there, like, you know, I wanted to be with this person. And then after the fact, you learn that was something that you shouldn't have did, you know, when you get older.
Chasing women?
Yeah.
And Leroy, do men still chase women?
Of course they do. This is 2019, right? That's all this stuff is about. You know, everybody chasing everybody, right? But to play on what Dad said, that's the truth. Like coming up, you know, we did learn, like, you know, as a young guy coming up, like an old head to run up on there and ask you how many girlfriends you got. Not do you have a good girlfriend, right? But also, too, to speak on the truth question, you know, I think that there's a lot of women out here that can't handle the truth and don't want to believe the truth. You know, because everybody already got their ideas of what, you know, if I say, you know, it's blue, it's like he lying, it's green. It don't matter. You know what I mean? Even you haven't even given me a chance to lie to you yet. So like TC just said, you know, truth with men. So we fighting an uphill battle off the break.
Mo Sugar.
What's the question?
I'm ready
We
to
still on the
debate.
truth and honesty. We still on the truth and honesty.
I think that's the problem. Period. People aren't honest with themselves. So therefore, if you're not honest with yourself, how you expect to be honest with anybody else? You know, if you're incomplete and you're out here being a fraud, in other words, you really can't even have a relationship with yourself. So how you expect somebody else to have a relationship with you?
Yeah.
If you're projecting all things that are like, if you're iffy with yourself, in other words, you know, like I'm one way with this person, I'm one way with my family, one way with my friends. You're scattered, so you can't expect somebody else to have a relationship with you. Which one of you are they having a relationship?
Gotcha.
So
who are you bringing to the table?
Exactly. There's people. The problem isn't that they aren't honest with each other as yet. The problem is it begins with the roots, which is I'm not honest with myself. So.
And that begets the whole trust issue. And trust is built on so many different levels, right? So, you know, Leroy, are there rules to I'm going to jump into, we didn't jump into the whole 90-day thing. Is there rules to this whole we meet, we greet, now we get ready to have sex? Do you believe in that whole 90-day, 2 week, we grown, we can do it in the night? What?
No, I don't, because it all depends on the two people, right? You know, and if some people you meet, you have that connection, you know, and you can have that trust with each other just like that, because everybody's done it. You meet someone and it's just like, I feel like I've known you all my life. Right? So if you had that trust and if you want to take it that route, then by all means do it. But, you know, the main thing with everything is respect. Respect for the other person and more importantly, respect for yourself. I think if you move that way, then I don't think there's an issue if you decide that tomorrow you met somebody and tomorrow you want to take it to that next level. You know, it's on the two people.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, TC, I'm wondering from a lady's standpoint, though, you know, do you believe in the 90-day rule, the 2-week rule, or do you agree with Leroy? Like, you know, when we meet, we greet, you know, if that's what we're feeling.
Oh, I agree with Leroy in certain.
Yeah.
But not all the way. I mean, I'm not going to jump right in. But I'm not going to wait no 90 days.
But does trust and loyalty come into play with that? Dash?
Yeah, definitely. I think, like you said, trust is and communication is everything. So I actually posted this on my page one day, and I think communication is like one of the most important things in a relationship, or even just talking to somebody, because, like you say, if you jump into it, you never know what you're dealing with. You had sex with that person, you don't know what's going to come after that.
Because it changes the game, does it not, Mo?
It does indeed. I may be a devil's advocate. I'm waiting 90 days.
You gonna
plus
wait
some more?
Okay.
Because you know, I'm young, but like I said, I've experienced a lot, and so at this point in my life, like I know what I'm worth. And if I don't feel like a person is coming with that to the table, when people say bring things to the table, they always think I'm bringing finances and all that. I'm gonna need you to bring a lot more to the table. I'm a spiritual person, so that plays a big role in it. I'm waiting the 90 days, and if you are not showing me anything promising in that 90 days, dude, you just gonna be waiting. You know, it's not something I feel like, you know, I'm gonna just give away just like that. No.
So 90 days guarantee that you're going to
No, I'm not playing the Steve Harvey had the rules of dating now.
Right,
it's not a matter of 90 days, because then dude just gonna stick around for 90 days. I'm not done.
Right, so I figure it's building that relationship or whatever, right? Yeah. I mean, I don't think that a specific number, should be on it. And then my question is, what are the men supposed to do? Because, you know, like, it seems like you got to be like the modern day, I don't know, who was it, Sinbad or somebody, like, you got to clean the temple, you know, kill Medusa, you know what I mean?
You got to do everything.
You know, you got to have, you know, and I understand, you know, as women, y'all are a gift, right?
Right.
But, you know,
I'm going
to chase you, right? But I don't want you to run out on me like Jackie Joyner Kersey. You got to do the white girl and fall every now and then. Give me some hope. You know, you ain't got to catch you. You know what I'm saying? So you know.
But why is it on the guys? I'm not. We as women, we're saying, yeah, we're waiting, but I feel like men should wait too. Like, come on now, there's a lot going on in the world. I don't think it's a gender thing. Like women should wait, or the guys necessarily waiting on the woman. I don't feel like that's the issue. I feel like people knowing themselves. If you know you're not ready for something, don't jump into it. A lot of times, this sexual thing is what ruins a lot of good relationships.
Dash, you wanted to add something to that?
I on that aspect, I honestly think like you shouldn't really jump into something. You should get to know somebody just from experience of being in multiple relationships. And I think when you get to know a person, they're gonna show you. If they don't show you off the break, they're gonna show you down the line. But like you said, don't put numbers on it, because when you put numbers on it, like you said, you count like day 1, 2, 100. You know, so it's like I think you should just let it flow, and don't put no numbers on it. That's Steve Harvey stuff, man. That stuff is out the door. Like that 90-day thing is
it's not
obsolete.
real.
No,
that's not a real. That's not a real thing.
You can't put a number on it. I think you just got to get to know the person, and then from there, you could tell if that person's for you or not.
Okay.
Yeah. He made a valid point. Mm-hmm. He said something I really, really can appreciate right now. He said, I would rather, be with that person and have that person show me. I can say a lot of things in 90 days and you can eat it up, but you're going to show me a lot in those 90 days, and that's what I'm going to be looking for. So I'd rather you just show me. Actions speak louder than words.
Right.
They always say action. Yeah, they always say actions speak louder than words. Now, when do we get the time to see that? Because, technology, social media has changed the whole, paper, do you like me? Yes, no, maybe. And even like, Leroy, do we even still call each other within 2-3 days? Or, how you feel about this whole social media texting thing?
The new thing is that people don't even speak on the phone, so I don't even know how you could get to know them, right? Because if you text me, I could sit back and think of the best response I can possibly come up with, right? I can weigh the pros and cons and all of that stuff like that. So in that, I'm saying everything so-called doing everything right,
Yeah.
So and we don't even have phone conversations, let alone see each other. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. I know it's terribly difficult, because me myself, if you're a text dater, then we can't rock.
Me too. I can't text I'm the same way.
Really, TC. So guys, texting.
How do you get to know somebody? It's just like I have no connection to you. If I'm just texting you, so I can end it real quick with just talking to somebody through text. If I don't see you in a couple of weeks, maybe I'm gonna give you a couple of weeks because people busy, but. If I don't see you in 2-3 weeks and we just texting, no.
Now, we're talking about dating and relationships in 2019 here on Community Voices with MoMo Love alongside DJ Firebone. We have a fabulous panel starting right out the gate already. We got TC up in the house. We have Leroy. We have Mo Sugar and Dash Payne. Yes. This is like a he said versus she said. Women are from men. Women are from Mars. Men are from Venus, or the other way around. However it goes. We all trying to figure each other out, right? That is the main thing.
It ain't get heated yet no more.
I know. Look,
it's a compounder right here.
It's getting hot in here. I can
some
feel
heated battles on some shows.
I can feel it rising. I'm trying to keep us level-headed before we get too hot in here, right? The lights is already doing it. Yes. But the phone lines will be open about 730-240-949, 2289 if you want to join the conversation. I want to big up everybody that's checking in on Facebook Live. Big up everybody in Cleveland, New York, DC. I see you checking in. Jerome Luster, I see you checking in. Thank you so much. I see you, Jamaica, checking in so much. Thank you so much. All right, let's get right back into it. We talked a little bit about communication, right? We talked a little bit about trust and loyalty. The whole social media thing, I do want to stay on that a little bit because social media has affected how we look at each other, period. Mo, for you, how has social media affected? And I'm not just talking about dating. When I talk about relationship, I even talk about our male on male, female on female friendship relationships, right? If you don't like something, or if you follow or unfollow, this is like real life to people, and it really isn't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hate the whole tone of it. It's necessary because, you know, it gets the message across very quick. We're not sending postcards and letters anymore.
Right.
So I get why it's necessary. Unfortunately, you cannot detect the tone when you text, when you have posts on social media and those type of things. You can't detect the tone. So it's like he said, I could have a book of Shakespeare just reading you everything you want to hear. And, you know, and that's just the way the game goes. Like, I can repeat everything I heard somebody say, and you can't decipher whether I'm saying something meaningful.
Right.
Or, you know, where I'm coming from a genuine place, or whether I'm just spewing, you know?
Yeah.
And so it makes relationships complicated overall. You wouldn't want your doctor giving you nothing.
Well, I mean, sometimes the way it's going now, you can go online and get a lot of that information.
Kaiser does it, but
FaceTime.
you wouldn't want to do that. Yeah. Would you want somebody to call you from your doctor's office with some results and it's like, or text you? Like, oh, you need, you know, you don't want that text because you're trying to detect the tone. Right. And so a lot of times I can say for me, in any kind of relationships all across the board that I have where it's like tech savvy like that, it hurts. It hurts, like, you know, the whole situation, the relationship struggles because, you know, like I said, it's just a matter of I can tell you anything. I can say I'm on my way.
And it's an hour later.
And it'd be like 2 days later. Knowing me, I'm Guyanese. When I say it could be any time.
So, Leroy, go ahead.
Well, I think social media makes everything superficial, right? Because you only show your best life.
Right.
You know,
right.
And it makes regular people like me feel like I'm inadequate, right? Because, you know, I'm not in some island every week. It seems like people are, you know what I mean? Doing it up, you know what I mean? I go to work every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like real live, like, you know, I'm not in the studio, you know what I mean, making $1 million records, and I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I live a regular life. So social media, it almost makes that like unacceptable, a regular life. You know, you gotta build some persona. You know what I mean? That a lot of times I think most people can't keep up with. I know I won't be able to.
I know I can.
Yeah, so so that's the social media. It's like, you need it. It connects you, but people are disconnected at the same time.
That goes back into that fraud thing you were talking about too, Mo, because it's like he said, if you're being this person on social media, when I'm messaging you or in your inbox, that's the person I think I'm getting. And then when I meet you, you're not that person.
Yeah.
You know, so it goes back to the whole
trust and loyalty, being honest and trying to build anything. Man, we are really enjoying this conversation so far. Lively discussion with community panelist Charles from Icy Boys Promotions. Charles, just let me take a pause for the cause. You are nominated for a social media award. Talking about social media, tell me about that. What does that mean?
Honestly, when I got it from one of the young ladies, Donella from I forgot what magazine she has, but she sent me a link with the actual nominations, and I just posted it on my social media, and then like my friends started voting for me. So then, next thing you know, I got an email, and I was like, they were like, you're nominated. I was like, what? Because 2016, I was nominated for a DMV award for the best promoter in DMV. So, but this time it's for best creative category, you know, for East Coast Social Media Awards. Yeah. Hopefully, I bring it back to PG County and I come on the show.
Well, make sure you follow Charles Payne or at Icy Boys Promotions, and go ahead and vote for him, as we will as well. Oh, my sampler is down. Let me just read a couple of announcements, make a pause for the cause. We do have, wait a minute, let me be real. All right, EW Promotion presents the Give Back Gospel Concert featuring live performances by Keisha Pearce, Stewie Cables, Second Chance, Nigel Lewis, and Golda Reed on Saturday, May 11th at the High Point High School. Doors open at 5 o'clock. Showtime is at 7. DJ Firebone was asking about that gospel concert too. Y'all know he needs some Jesus in his life based on his social media. All proceeds do benefit the Kingston Public Hospital in Spanish Town Hospital and Cornwall Regional Hospital. Tickets and information can be found and located at 301-440-6132. Now, I just want to remind you guys, the 13th annual Best of the Best concert is happening Sunday, May 26th at Bayfront Park in Miami, Florida. It will feature a tribute to 90s dance hall with greats like Super Cat. Right. Last time you heard Super Cat. General Degree, Frisco Kid, and today's best out the line, Jamil, Stylo G, Skinny Fabulous, and the lovely Vanessa Bling, and more. Visit bestofthebestconcert.com for tickets and more information. And definitely log on and download the free Ablazin Radio Pro app. You'll find more news, music, information there. And you can hit that chat button and talk to us right now. MoMo Love and DJ Firebone, along with our panel TC, Leroy, Dash, and Mo Sugar in the house. Yes, we are back. And we haven't really gone anywhere because we're going to continue this conversation. Let me see where I want to go because I want to go everywhere. I want to just jump all over the place, but we want to try to, keep some little order. Dash.
Can I say something about texting real quick?
Go ahead.
That's it. I just want to say one thing
wait,
to everybody. To everyone that's listening out there, if you're in a relationship, don't hold the whole conversation texting.
Right.
That's the biggest problem, like you said. And then social media, stop basing your relationships on social media. Because I had relationships ruined because of social media.
Now I want to know, how does that happen? How does your relationship get ruined because of social media?
People your significant other might want to be posted, and it's not a big thing. If you know that you're spending time with that person, they might be like, "Oh, I want you to post me in the picture." You
What's
post
wrong
everybody
with that?
else. Nothing wrong with it, but why does social media have to be the biggest part of the relationship? So
because social media is the biggest thing in life right now.
But some things are meant to be behind closed doors. Right. And I feel like with stuff like your relationship, your family, it's some things that need to keep, period, stay off of social media. Mm-hmm. I feel like couples compete with each other. I feel like couples compete with other couples. It's always like dating is a competition these days. Personally, I'm not all ready to get into the whole dating thing because it's not really much to choose from out there. That everybody's so focused on trying to be better than the next person. It's not even really worth it right now.
Nobody's real out there.
I disagree.
Go ahead.
But that's the problem. But because I think you got so many good people that's like moving around right now. We're missing each other, right? And then but a lot of it is our own fault, right? Because I think we maybe choose that exciting person that that's really not what you need to be doing. You see, so then when you get burnt, it's like it ain't nobody good out here. That package may not be the package that you want to see. You know what I mean? But the food may be good. Everybody done went to a hole in the wall before, right? Yeah. And you like, yo, man, what's this? And you come out and you like, yo, you telling everybody that's
Right.
So. Yeah, that's all about that one, at least for me.
All right, big up MOB checking in. I see you. Dash, how are aggressive women viewed in the dating world? Is that
aggressive or assertive?
Yeah, assertive.
Yeah, I mean,
assertive women.
A woman might see you out. A woman might see you out and come over and introduce herself and ask you to dance, and it's assertive.
Oh, then nothing's wrong with that. I think that's cool. Because most of the time, if I'm out at a bar and say I like the female, I'll buy a drink and send it to her and be like, then they might come over. So that's like, as a man, you're being assertive. So assertive women, a lot of women feel like they don't have to be assertive. They feel like, oh, I want the man to chase me. So that's why a lot of women miss out on opportunities to date people.
I probably miss out on opportunities.
So you're not buying a man a drink and not going over to him.
No.
Yeah, you're kind of old school. You believe that the man should still come over.
And I'm shy a little bit when it comes to that type of stuff.
Okay.
I'm not aggressive.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah. Right.
I don't think that there's anything wrong with being old school.
But I'm friendly. That when I see you, if you talk to me, I talk. But other than that, no, I'm not going to come in and be like, hey, how you doing?
Now, Leroy, does it matter if a woman is assertive or aggressive? Or does that set the tone or as a man,
Well, I guess it can go either way, right? Me, myself, I like an assertive woman because I'm not that assertive as a guy, right? And I also believe that as a man, you're not talking any woman into liking you, right? So if you let me, and assertive don't mean you come over and grab my cakes,
right?
And say, hey boy, you know, and look, I'm into you, right? You know what I mean? But you let it be known. It could be a look. You know, it can be, you know, you just come over and say what's up, and then you give me the ball so I can go the rest of the way. You know what I mean? Because now I know, you know, instead of me, you know, trying to get to you and you here and there, you got your head, you know, I got a man, I ain't trying to hear that.
Right.
You know what I mean? That type of deal. So like, yeah, I like assertive women.
Okay. So you're not intimidated at all?
You say
you're not intimidated by a woman like that?
Oh no. Why would I be?
I mean,
I'm flattered by it.
A lot of men are.
Yeah,
women are liberated, and I say I'm a woman that's liberated, but with limits, because I'm very, very old school.
Right. Yeah.
I'm very old school, but at the same time, at this day and age, I've learned, like, things aren't going to fall in your lap. If you want something, you got to go get it.
Yeah.
So even though I'm old school, if I see something that I like, I'm going to go after it.
Right.
But a lot of times men are, like, intimidated by that.
And I guess it's a line. Like I said, don't come over and grab my kids, right? But you know, you let me know. You know, in your subtle womanly ways, right? And now it's up to me to pick up on that, you know. But you have some women, like I have women that's friends, and they're like, you know, and they're beautiful women, but they don't get approached by men. Mm-hmm. But that's because they on the sub with like, yo, I will knock your block off if you come over and talk to me. You see what I'm saying? So how am I supposed to respond to that? But inside you thinking, oh, that's a good looking guy. Mm-hmm. But I see nothing in you that tells me to even approach you.
And that's a great segue. I want to go back to Dash though with that question. How do you know when to approach a woman? I mean, you know, is it the smile? Is it the look? And, you know, talk to us about how we should let down our resting.
I think women will give you eye contact, and you'll see them bat their eyes, or you know they'll give you that look and let you know like come over here, mm-hmm. or like come talk to me, or just like you know just like I said, like if you at a bar for example, if you like a woman, send her a drink, just walk away from her. Mm. She gonna say she gonna come to you and say thank you, or she just gonna walk away.
Okay.
So
now, TC, what about you? Do you feel like you give men the okay to come over?
Yeah, sometimes I always say I dangle the bait. It's up to him to catch the bait. Okay. But I mean,
give a little smile, give a little how you doing. We all got a little move. All right, don't do that.
How you doing or whatever. Right. I'm a hunter. I'll be like, look, I'll tell you what's happening right now, okay? And I ain't got time to waste. So you even feeling it or not. I'm not about to be all like bad, my eyes in the corner. Because then see, I'm projecting something that I'm not really. Okay. And as much as I'm a woman's woman, I'm a woman that I feel in a lot of ways are dominant. And I'm not going to give you this passionate, you know, sub thing when I know I'm a beast when you come through the door. So I'm not even going to do that to you.
And that is also great segue. I was going to ask you even, Mo, you know, the importance of a woman's independence once they get into a relationship, not losing themselves. Is that a difficult thing to do?
This day and age, yes. Because if you do it too much, then the man's like, who's wearing the pants in here? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like those men. There are some men that still believe like I am supposed to be the head of the household and stuff like that. And it's not even, I'm talking pre-marriage. I'm there's some men that just want to be the man. You have to allow them to be that. So I think with us, we need to learn our boundaries. Like you could play close to the edge, but don't push them too far. You know? You can't push it too far. Like personally, it's going to be difficult. A lot of women are entrepreneurs now. A lot of women are educated, and they have this thing where it's like, I'm my own person. I'm my own image. I'm on my own brand, and I don't want to be his wife or his baby mama or his this or that. And so it's very hard to not to lose yourself, but in the same respect, be submissive to your dude.
Yeah. And talking about, there's so many business women out here, owners, making a lot of money, maybe not all the way up to the equal pay standards of most men, but, TC, do you find that is problematic or could be problematic that you may make more than the man, and then do you know how to leave the boardroom at the boardroom and come home and allow the man to be the man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look. I need need them to make a man like her so I can date him. That's right. I'm telling you, like, if you a dude out there and you like TC, holla at me.
Let's go with the flow.
That's an invitation, fellas.
Let's go with the flow. All right, we're going to let DJ Fireball get on the ones and twos. We can rock out a little bit. And then we're going to come back and we're going to get to some more little serious more issues, talking about finances, talking about spirituality, talking about children, dating and relationships 2019. This is Community Voices with your girl MoMo Love, DJ Firebone, TC, Leroy, Mo Sugar, and Dash. Icy Boys Promotions is in the house. DJ Firebone, let's do this. We are Ablazin Radio, where entertainment lives. Hey y'all, big up. Ooh, we had to come out the studio because it's hot in there, and we are talking so many great things, dating and relationships 2019. Big up my guest. All right, we are going to start Facebook Live, so I will see you guys over there when we come back. All right.